we have ourselves a very passionately angry Italian on our hands with Marvin Vettori. Now, if you notice, before he used to be a 4-star, he's now a 4.5-star. He has 5 perks now as opposed to 4 that he had before. They also fixed his stance. He's no longer an orthodox fighter. He is southpaw as he should have been. So the thing about Marvin Vettori, even though his punch power stat isn't exactly the highest, it's pretty good, mainly because of the move levels that we'll definitely go see in a moment. But overall, he's a really well-rounded fighter in the middleweight division. His chin is good, his cardio is good. Body health is the only thing that's kind of suspect about him. But other than that, he is pretty much very meat and potatoes. Just like Costa, the only difference is that he has more submissions and definitely has a lot more takedown options at his disposal. So with Marvin Vettori, I think against Costa, if Costa chooses to pressure him, he'll definitely look to take him down off of that. So you see here, right here, the jab and cross are both level 4 for Vettori. His lead hooks, his uppercuts. Whenever there's a fighter in this game that has like a couple 4-star moves and the rest of his punches are majority 3-star, they're going to be good. Because the move level is more important than the power stat, believe it or not. Which is why Max Holloway is so goddamn good, because he has so many 5-star, 4-star, 3-star moves. So takedown wise, he has a lot of options. In order to, I've been trying to do this tutorial to how to do this. It's pretty tough to make it work consistently. But when you have a stamina advantage similar to the Bale, when you switch off to L1 and then you press forward after the first turn is denied, you can switch off to a high power takedown. So, but overall, Vettori's pretty solid. You know, he's gonna be fighting Costa in a few hours from now. And I'm really looking forward to showcasing him again. I'm going to make this relatively quick, but I'm always going to try and see if I can showcase some little grappling techniques that I don't usually do since I haven't been playing in a while, but I definitely like to inform the player base. So without further ado, number 17, got the Marvin, the Italian Stallion showcase. Let's get it on. I'm so annoyed that I had to be on quickfight for this one because they kept giving me welterweight. I logged in so I could fight at middleweight on ranked championships, and it's not the case. So this guy is similar thing with something I like to do with guys that have level 4 crosses. I like to lead with the cross line. Vettori, he does a really good job in his fights using the cross as a lead, especially once he finds his timing. His jab's gotten a lot better as well, so he combos them very well. Going jab, jab, cross, or just leading with the cross. And one other good thing with Vettori is that you can disguise. There you go. Let's get the bail. No takedown. But you can disguise a lot of the takedown entries with the cross. So one thing I like to do, especially when I'm using the grappler. Ah, there it is. Boom. Let's go. Especially when somebody starts to whiff. I know the single leg bail got nerfed. So I've been kind of just playing around, figuring out the exact window. Ideally, you don't necessarily want to do it when your opponent is landing on your block because they will not have lost a lot of stamina. But the most consistent way I've been able to get the single leg bail is either specifically ducking or evading. Woo! Rear hand strikes. How was that not a knockdown? Rear hand strikes tend to drain a little bit more stamina than lead hand strikes. And if you don't do anything off a head movement and you maintain that stamina advantage, you're more likely to get that bail. Alright, got him down. Another thing with when it comes to working the takedown bail, especially the double leg bail, which is a little bit easier to get. I learned against rear leg kicks, it's really good to initiate the double leg bail. So I'll try to get that going if this guy is able to survive this. And also, you can, I believe when it's a forward moving move, if you initiate a takedown, it can automatically go to like the back clinch depending on how much it exposes the back. And one thing you definitely want to do with guys like Vettori, I like to work this get up into stack guard transition. You do this by holding, getting up, and then switching off to the L1 modifier. So this guy manages to get up, good on his part. And you know, Vettori's he's pretty pissed, man. What Costa did. This guy's rocked. He's pissed. I mean, I can say as much as ooh, ouch, that I don't like about Vettori as a fighter. But at the very least, the guy does. He doesn't miss weight, and he's very professional, and he takes it seriously, even though, you know, he takes it seriously, and he doesn't do, I don't know what the hell Costa was thinking. Oh, oh fuck, what? Yeah. Oh, sweet game. Ooh. Could have probably shot right there, yeah. That's another thing. Off of blocked kicks, you'll get a good amount of grapple advantage, and it'll make it easier for you to initiate turns. So I learned that in this game, before in UFC 3, the takedown entries were easier the higher GA you have, but I noticed that the higher your GA is, it's actually easier to get turned. So I try to get a lot of my takedowns, especially when I'm trying to showcase a grappler by the cage or right after I'm blocking strikes. And if the player's really good, what's going to happen is they're going to start preemptively blocking low after you block a body strike or like a kick or something like that, and then it's going to open up their head. So kind of like what Derek Brunson was doing to Darren Till, force him to choose to go low and high. You want to do the same thing when you're using a grappler. Good combo. And Vettori, man, it's a 5-round fight. I just hope that, yeah, off the single leg. See that? Off of the whiff? Let's go. That one is fucking hard to get. That one is hard to get. I'm very happy I got that. You can force people to really watch what they're throwing if you know how to hit this bail correctly. You can hit it on a high-level guy, too, I promise you. It's extremely hard, but if you're really patient and you have the right character to do it, I denied that. It's really good to get because it'll keep people honest, because then they won't want to overthrow and then they're going to be wary about your grappling. The only people that won't be too concerned about it is people that have grappling onto your level, and that's going to help them, like if you get them down to the ground, you just kind of work the clock here, smashing Sonya's face here. But it's going to be pretty, man, yeah. It's a little contextual transition here. Notice I'm not really fighting with the HUD. I'm just kind of going off of what I know. Like I know after I deny a certain transition, certain things are going to be available for me after a certain point. I wait a few seconds and I just kind of visualize where I know my bar is going to be at. It's a real good thing to practice too. Just trying to get to know the animations as opposed to just looking at a HUD the entire time. I still have these fucking rock moments. But yeah, I think Vettori's he's gonna decision Costa. Like if Costa knocks him out, I'll be very surprised. Like I was saying in the Costa showcase I uploaded before this goes up. I mean, Costa, he kind of wears people down with his volume. Before he gets his TKOs, he doesn't really knock out anybody cold. He can drop people obviously, but doesn't knock anybody out cold. And Vettori, Adesanya noted that the dude has a hard ass fucking head. So. And here, whenever I'm working as a grappler, sometimes I allow my opponents to transition, as long as I don't let them get into a position where I lose control time, like full guard. I am perfectly okay with kind of just shifting back and forth, kind of like this clock. Right here, we get to backside. I'll let him get up. Hit the back of the leg, score some points. All right, he's out. Ooh, man. But that's, what? A little side kick. Just a little motion, just. Ooh, buddy. Dude, you gotta let your health recover. What?
Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Let's see. And why do players like to do this? Like, they start to back up to the cage. And, it makes it very obvious that they're trying to set something up. Okay, yeah, it's done. This is done. I would have lost my shit if that's what happened to Adesanya in that fight, but thankfully he did it. But yeah, we got a few hours until Vettori and Costa face off at 205. Do y'all think that we're going to get them both at light heavyweight? I mean, personally, I hope so. I think that'd be dope. You get these two guys at a light heavyweight, just copy and paste, boom, post them in light heavyweight. Why not? They fight at the weight, might as well add them on there. It's not like you guys are adding, EA's adding anybody else, They added freaking Action Bronson, for fuck's sake. But yeah, we're gonna see if try our luck at ranked right now.
Now we go inside.
Very, very not often do you see guys choose Cannoneer like this guy. I mean, generally a good Cannoneer is very hard to deal with because the dude has fucking mallets for hands. So let's see. At least I managed to get some fights from my Usman showcase, huh? Ah, not enough. Not enough. I could have shot there. One thing too, when guys start moving their head like that, when they start like there it is, off the rear leg kick, let's get the bail to the back. Let's go. It's so smooth. When guys start to move their head while they're holding block, it costs a lot of stamina. So actually, what you can do is to punish that, You can just shoot the takedown. Oh, dude. And get to like the bail like that. Like I could have shot the single. Let's just go for the turn. But because I was just doing like a little bit of testing on my free time. It's been pretty busy with the NCAA season and whatnot. Coming up soon. I'm competing in about 2 weeks. But I've noticed just like the little things like that. Like, okay, this costs us X amount of stamina. So maybe instead of trying to chase the finish, if you want to punish them and then force them to stop low blocking or stop them from moving the head, you just take them down off of it. And it works really well. Especially if they try to pull as well. You know, I wish this fight could have happened. Cannonier versus Vettori. Just so Cannonier could have knocked out Vettori. You get to see these two meatheads go at it. But I would have loved to see Cannonier fight Vettori. Like I think he could have. Maybe I'm pretty confident he probably would have knocked him out, but who knows? Okay. No. Not going nowhere. I also think that if Vettori fought Whitaker, I think he would lose pretty handedly. Yeah. See if I can get this. I'm not exactly the best with like choke subs right now. Cause I've barely been playing. Oh, this shit's going up real fast. Huh? Hold on now. Nah, no way. I'm not gonna get this. Wait. I got it. Oh shit. Oh dude, I am not good with choke subs at all. That has to be a pretty strong sub, and I can imagine why you're pulling down the weight of your opponent and just snatching up the neck like Brian Ortega. I just guessed that he had it too. I mean, if you have the single leg guillotine counter, then you're more likely than not gonna have the takedown guillotine. That's sweet. That's sweet. Happy to get that. But yeah, I think if I would have loved to see Cannonier versus Vettori. That would have been a good one. I think Whitaker would have smoked Vettori. If they fought, I think Whitaker just would have smashed him. Because Whitaker and Adesanya, they just seem to be like heads up above everybody else in the division right now. And I'm hoping that their rematch is pretty good. But I'm not gonna stay on too long. I already have a Vettori showcase from like a few months ago. So we're gonna look for one more, and I think we can call it that. And then I got skedaddle.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC
50-100. Yeah, I will say this. I'm not a fan of the whole cosmetics thing, but that's a pretty cool little animation effect in terms of like the leaderboard, not leaderboard, a little profile picture thing. The guy has a little holographic thing moving. That's pretty cool. I respect it. One thing about Vettori, if you really want to use him well, like know all the tips I'm kind of throwing out there with the grappling. Definitely leading with the cross is a good thing. He also has a pretty decently good uppercut when he times it. You can also try and slip clinch with him too and get into over under. I'm gonna try that. I could get fucking knocked out if I do it wrong, but fuck it, But if you just keep it real simple with Vettori and you make your opponent respect the grappling threat, okay, then they're really in for a bad time. Oh fuck! See, I predicted it wrong. Oh my god, dude, Jesus! This guy was just throwing reckless abandon. You gotta fire back, yeah? Oh fuck, he denied it. Oh, no switch. Okay. My stamina had to have been low. My stamina definitely had to have been low. I couldn't switch off to power. Oof. That was a live dog here. 1-2, but nothing behind it. Yeah. Why not? But in true Vettori fashion, he definitely would try to take somebody down while they're rocked. Right? No, deny that. Remember, for new players that are on my channel, whenever you see that animation, it's always going to be up. So if you're on Xbox, it's gonna be like, what is it, RT or whatever? Right side, right, RT, and then you're going up. But what the fuck? Dude, how the fuck did he know? Okay. But if you're on PlayStation, it's always gonna be R2 and up on the right stick. So, oh Jesus! Oh my God! He just kept throwing straight after straight. I didn't expect that. But I think that used to be one of the hardest animations for me to deny when I first started playing UFC 3. But I've definitely gotten the hang of it. Oh, sit him down. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be enough. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. But overall, this is a real quick showcase. I didn't want to go too deep. We know what to expect when it comes to Marvin Vettori. Again, very solid fighter on EA Sports UFC 4. Has a big fight, you know, coming up soon against Paulo Costa in a few hours. Let's see if he gets it done. Work all those little grappling tidbits that I'm gonna throw here in the showcase. It's more of a, it feels like I've been doing more of a tutorial as opposed to like a showcase. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Romero 17. I'm out of here. Take care.